Hello everyone, welcome to part 27 of Laravel 9 series in which we are creating the multi-vendor e-commerce website. So we are working on the sections module. In last video we able to generate the sections table. We were able to create the sections table with migration and able to add some of the sections with seeder. Okay, so now it's the time to display these sections in admin panel. Okay, so we are going to do that, but first of all we are going to update the left sidebar. So we need to log in with the super admin. So this is the super admin panel. We are going to remove the unwanted items from here, and also we are going to update the left sidebar. And here we can see the settings and admin management is all already there. Now we are going to add the catalog management, like I've shown you. Maybe I have shown you. We are going to add the catalog management here, in which we are going to add the all e-commerce modules like categories, sections, categories, products, attributes, everything related to the e-commerce module, e-shop module, in which we are managing the products. Okay, so here we are going to add the catalog management, and for that we are going to update the sidebar. I'm going to close the earlier files and will open the sidebar, and we are going to manage it in the same way like we have done with other modules. And here I can do one thing, like I can copy any other module and can paste here, and after that I will make it the catalog management. Catalog, make spellings are correct, spelling must be correct, so you can search the spellings in Google. This is the good idea. Okay, so catalog management, and in which we are going to display the sections, we will display the categories. Okay, and the other what will come here, will come here the products. The rest of the module we will add later on. These are the modules that we already know that we are going to add. For every e-commerce website you need to add these modules. Okay, so here I'm going to add these sections, and these are the module, and here UI catalog, we are going to make it, see, ID must be different for all the modules. UI catalog. Okay, so this is the catalog management. So here rest of the things, IE users, fine. So now we are going to check it once. I'm going to refresh it. See, catalog management is now here. Okay, so also we are going to do few things like we have done with the other panels. Here we need to add these conditions. Okay, so these conditions are required so that we can select that particular module that we want to show. Okay, so here I'm going to add these conditions. See here, what will happen here, it will come the sections, like if this session is sections, or if this session is categories, or if this session is products. At that time we are going to highlight, what we are going to highlight, we are going to highlight the catalog management. That's why we have added these conditions with the session page. That thing we are going to add for every module. Okay, so these are the session that we are going to compare with the session, and will show the catalog management as highlighted when we are going to select anything like sections, catalogs, sections, categories, or products. So in the same way, see, at the end of the submenu here also this style we have added initially, so this one we will add after submenu. Okay, here, and we are going to add the internal CSS as well. See, everything you can add in your CSS file, all you can make the classes, then you no need to add so much like styles in like inline style you are not required, you can add those in classes. Okay, so that will be really easy. Okay, so here we are going to, like, if these sections will come, then we are going to select this one we will also add it here. Like if the categories will come, then we will highlight this one. If the products will come, then we will highlight this one. Okay, so now we can refresh, like if I will select section, then only section will get highlighted, but still we need to add its route and need to start working on its module. So we are going to straight away add its route now. We are going to add here separate sections module. Okay, so in admin, okay, we are going to now have started working on the e-commerce module. Here I'm going to add the sections, and here we are going to add a route, get route. We are going to add get sections, and in that we are going to add section controller, and in that we are going to add these sections. Okay, so this section controller, we are going to open this section controller that we have created last time, and here we are going to add the sections function, public function section. Okay, so it have already come like this. Okay, no issue. We can bring it here, sections. Okay, so here this one is not required, we can remove, and here we can get all these sections. We will create one sections variable. In advanced basic e-commerce series we have done this thing. Okay, so section, we can get those section, and we can simply return those sections. See, we can convert that to array as well. If we want to convert that to array, then simply we can convert that to array. We can check once that we able to fetch all the sections here or not, and for that, see, we need to add the model, otherwise it will be not shown. See, it will ask us to add the model, so we will add the model here, section model. Use add models, as this is Laravel 9, so the models, all the models are located in models folder. From Laravel 6 we get the model, separate models folder. Okay, so here we will add the section model. Okay, so now see, refresh, and we get all the sections here. You can check, we have 3 sections so far that we have added with Cedar earlier. So we are getting those sections here: clothing, electronics, appliances. So it seems to be fine, and we are going to return those sections to the blade file that we are going to create in our next step, that we will create under admin, and we will create one folder, sections folder under admin, and in that section folder we will create one sections.blade.php file, in which we are going to return what we are going to return. We are going to return this sections array. Okay, so this one we can comment, and now we can return the sections array, and we are going to create this sections folder under htdocs. Our folder, where is our folder? Here it is. You can open your folder or project folder, and there you can open the resources, views, and admin. Under admin, create one folder, sections folder, and in Mac we need to create the file like this, but in Windows, you know, you need to go inside the folder and you can create the new file. You can create the new notepad file and rename that notepad file to which file? This one. This is the Mac command. Don't worry. See, Windows users are not required to run this command. Only for the Mac users, they are required to run this command. Touch. Now, which file we are required to create? We are required to create the sections.blade.php. So this file Windows users are required to create under this sections folder. So we will go inside the folder. Here we have got the sections file, and this section.blade.php file we are going to open. So now we require some design. We require design. Now we are already having the design. See, we can copy this one. Admins, we have already this design, so this design we can copy for our sections. So I am going to open like admins.blade.php file, and we'll copy this complete file, this complete design we will get. Okay, and we'll paste here, and now we can make the changes, and here we will replace this with these sections, and we are going to replace we have the id of the section, then name of the section. These things are not required. We just require the status and actions. Only few data we require, and here our array is sections, and here we're going to make it section, and here also we just require the section ID. We are having the section name. These things we are not having at all. Okay, we can remove the unwanted data, and then we are going to have the section status as well. Status we will keep, but we are going to replace these with section. We can click here so that we can replace only admin with section. Okay, so this one we can replace with section. Okay, so also we are going to replace this one admin with the section status. That we are going to create the jQuery function shortly, but first of all we will check the view, and this one we can remove, and see, in place of this one we just require to add the edit section, delete section. Okay, so that thing we are going to add, okay, so first of all let's see that our sections are coming here in the page or not. I'm going to open this one, admin sections. Let's see. So sections are coming here. You can see the sections are coming. Okay, so see, first of all we are going to work on the active inactive status for the section. Okay, to make them active or inactive, and for that not much hard work is required. We are already having this update section status. Okay, this one, like we are having earlier update admin status, now we will have update section status. So we will also have the id as section, then id section id, then section underscore id. Only these things we are just required to add in the similar way like we have done earlier with the admin.blade.php file. And now we will open the custom.js, in which we will just copy this one, update admin status, because we are already done so much hard work. So now it's the time to copy paste. Don't waste your time doing everything. So don't repeat your code, do the new code, and rest of the code you can copy and spend your time in more creativity. Okay, so here we can just make it update section status, and here see admin we can replace with the section. Okay, this one we can replace with this section like this. Okay, so that's set, and here we require the admin. So now we are going to check here, but first of all we also required the one function here, like we have created that function update that section, and also we need to create the route we need to create in the similar route like for updating the section status. Okay, so this route like update admin status, now we required update section status, and that also we are going to create under section controller, and we will make that function like update section status. So this function we require to create, we are going to copy the another function that that is located in the admin controller. Just update admin status, we require this function, and we'll paste in section controller, and we'll make changes in this function. It will save our time. Update section status. Okay, so we are going to replace here admin with section. Okay, so we are going to replace admin section, and also the model will be section this time. So now we are going to try updating the section with ajax at the real time. Okay, so now we are going to refresh it and see if it will work fine. Refresh. So it is working fine. See, two of these sections we have disabled, and we are going to check here in our table. See, two of the section updated 0 0. Okay, so third one also we will update like this one. So see, third one also updated 0, and also date and time is updating now. See, we will make two sections enable now, and you are going to check two of the sections enabled. So it enables and disabled at the real time. We able to update these sections. Okay, so in the same way you need to do at your end. Okay, so now here also we require two icons here. One is for editing this section, and one is for deleting the section. See, this thing we have not done in the basic and advanced e-commerce series. The sections are fixed at that time, but now we are making the sections dynamic. You can anytime you can able to edit and delete them. Okay, and for that we require these icons in the same way. This is not the delete and edit icon, so we can open the template. Okay, we are having this Skydash template. You can simply open the Skydash template, go inside the template, and here pages, and here icons. Open this file, mdi.html file, and here you can get lot of icons. You can just get the icon as per your own choice. I will find some pencil icon that is good to display the see edit and delete icons. Okay, so see, this one seems to be fine, and another one, I'm going to check this one, it seems to be fine. So I'm going to use this icon mdi, this one icon. Okay, so I'm going to use this icon here. We will open the section bit file. Here first one is for the editing this section, and I am going to make it like see here, we are going to make it admin add edit section, admin add edit section, then section id, add edit section, then section id, and one more we are going to add to lead this section, that also require the section id, lead section, and that also require the section id. And here for delete as well, I want the another icon that is something like for deleting or one more. I'm going to check file excel works. We can use this one for deleting. Now we can check once. Okay, so now it seems to be beautiful. Okay, so this is for edit, and this is for delete. And now we are going to create the data table. See, when we have the more section, like 10-15 sections are there. Okay, so once again I want to tell you that where these sections are located in our template, in our front end template, not at the admin template. We talk about the front end template, and in template I want to show you once again that I will give you this template free of cost. I'm going to give you this template. Okay, so I'm going to show you this template here, index html. So this is the modified template, and see, I'm going to give you this template. So these are the section. You can now add any number of sections, because these are coming at the left side and there is no restriction. You can add any number of section. It will see, you can add some good 10-15 sections, so it's not an issue. But I don't think that much sections are there, and you just not make them too complex. I just recommend to add just 4-5 sections. In that you can add the categories, like we have added the clothing, electronics and appliances section. In those sections we have added the categories and subcategories. Okay, so we are going to manage these 3 sections. So these 3 sections we have already added along with the edit and delete functionality. So suppose sometimes you want to add the 10-15 section, then data table is really good. We can search there, we can have the paging as well, and also we can check in descending and ascending order. So I'm going to integrate the data table. So just search the data table. Okay, so you can open the bootstrap 4 data table, and here you will get the related file. So this is the kind of data table in which we get the every option, like search option is there, paging option is there. Okay, so this one you can also select from this one. This is really good. Okay, so you can search like if I want to search, like it is real time, you can just see the changes. So anything, if you search it, just show the related data. Okay, so it's really good. And here also you can check the names in alphabetical order, starting from the last or starting from the first one. You can sort it in any way. Okay, you can sort it with salary also. You can able to sort descending or ascending order. Okay, you can check with the paging as well, so you can go next, and so it is so fast. Okay, otherwise it will take too much time loading the data. So use this bootstrap 4. Okay, we are going to use with Laravel 9. Bootstrap 4 is recommended, and these kind of tables we are going to use everywhere. Okay, to make the admin panel fast and attractive. Okay, so now see, so there are some you need to add its JS and CSS files. So these are the JS and CSS files. Just save it at your end. Okay, so save link as, because this we are going to embed this one in our CSS or JS. Okay, so you can even if you want to call them straight away, then that is the another option. Otherwise you can save it. Okay, you can save it anytime and you can start working on this one. So make sure that you don't have the bootstrap.css in your folder, then you can keep it. Just opens those folder. Okay, so I'm going to open those folder. First of all, I'm going to XAMPP docs personal. I'm going to open the folder here, public, inside public. We have the admin, and these are the CSS and JS. Okay, CSS, see, we don't have any CSS here. In JS, yeah, JS we are having. Okay, fine, so we can just put the CSS here. Okay, so we can save it. Save link as bootstrap.css. Save it. It will get saved in my downloads folder. I'm going to pick from here and we'll put it to my another folder. I'm going to put it here. Okay, bootstrap.css. Okay, so now the another one, and that is bootstrap for this one is again the CSS file that we are going to store in the same way. Save link as bootstrap min.css, bootstrap 4 file. This is the bootstrap 4 letter file, and this one also I'm going to keep it close, and we're going to put it here. Okay, so these two files we are going to have there, these two files, and rest JavaScript is not required, I think. These JavaScript we're already having, or maybe this one is required. So let's see. And we are going to add this file in resources, views, layouts. Here in layouts, sorry, this one is the we will open the admin layout in layout blade file, and here we are going to include the CSS file here for the data table. Okay, data table. For data table we are going to command this one. I'm not able to command like this, so we can just keep the commenting. Okay, and we are going to add link. So same path will work. One more file is there. Okay, and now we require to add in custom.js file. Open the custom.js file, and here we will call the data tables here. Call data table class. Okay, the query class we are going to call here this one. So this one we are going to call here. First one is the sections. So this ID we are going to use here in the section blade file. Here in you can open here, see table ID. Okay, we will do the same way to have this section. Now we can call the data table, and I'm going to refresh it. See, we get the data table here for the section. Here you can see all the options have come up like we want. Like if you will search electronics, only electronics will come. Okay, and if you will search appliances, only appliances will come. And also we can sort it descending order, ascending order, we can sort by alphabetical order. Okay, and also you can see the paging has come. When there are entries are more than 10, then it will show the paging. And from here also you can show 25, 50 in one page, 100 results in one page. Okay, so now our data is coming in data table and it looks so attractive. Okay, so now you can do this one at your end. And in next video we are going to add the delete functionality. First of all, delete functionality we are going to add with confirm javascript alert and also sweet alert, that is the jQuery plugin that we are going to integrate for the delete functionality for the confirmation, and that thing we are going to use for other modules as well. Okay, so we are going to make the common delete jQuery function to delete instantly, and also that can be used for other modules. Okay then, stay tuned for next video. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.